Perth, capital of Western Australia and home of the Sandgropers, the West Coast Eagles, the Quokka, oh, and the Perth Mint. Apparently they've got a bit of gold in this place, Brookie.
We have the world's largest collection of naturally formed golden nuggets and man-made bars. This guy here, recreation of the largest nugget ever found here in Western Australia. And it was discovered in Kalgoorlie in 1931 by Jimmy Larkham. And he was only young, just 16 years old. He was out there with his dad hunting for gold during the Great Depression. One day, he pulled this out of the ground. Now, this was 38 kilograms. It looks pretty small for 38 kilos. Gold is indeed pretty heavy stuff.
So how much was that worth?
Well, we estimate they got about £6,000 for it. But these days, you're looking at maybe just short of $2 million.
The Perth Mint opened in 1839 and they demonstrate traditional gold pouring in a room that is literally lined with gold.
Now, this wall behind me here is indeed still the original brickwork. We estimate it probably contains tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of gold dust. Unfortunately, we can't get at it though. This is now a heritage-listed building. Now, gold's currently sitting in the furnace there at a temperature of 1,300 degrees Celsius. And yes, you're allowed to ooh and ah. And on 3, 2, 1. There we have a nice solid bar already. Obviously, it is a little bit too hot to handle quite yet. Probably looking about 7 or even 800 degrees Celsius right now. Pretty warm stuff, as you can see in the gloves. So now just drop them in the water, let it cool off a bit more. Beautiful golden shine, as you can see there.
I heard that you can design your own coin and get it personalised to whatever you want.
Certainly can. We do customised engravings right here for you today.
I've got something in mind.
Oh, fantastic. We can certainly help you out.
I wouldn't mind getting a Discover Downunder coin.
And that's all yours.
Thank you. Can't show you yet, but Tim is going to love it.
Tim has made the trip from Perth to Kalgoorlie, which is about 600 k's to the west, but I'm not sure he really knows where he is.
Are we in Cal? We're close.
We're close. We're right on the border of it. We're actually Boulder.
Okay.
But Kalgoorlie and Boulder, they're
together.
together. They sort of intermingle.
Yay, they're like twin cities.
That's it.
Yay.
Yes.
But pretty much when you're coming here to stay, because you have to, because this is the most amazing park.
This is the park.
It is lovely. How long have you guys been here yourselves? You're new to it.
We're only new. We've only been here in Kalgoorlie now just over 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months we've been here,
Yeah, I love it.
We've been basically wandering around this morning and chatting to folks, and a lot of them are repeat offenders. A lot of them have come, this is a traditional park that they come and visit. Yes. So they've almost got more ownership to it than you guys.
They have.
They've been here a lot longer than us, some of them, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's amazing how many people come backwards and forwards again.
Zelma and Brian are one couple who have come back again and again and again.
We enjoy coming here, and whenever we're coming this way up to Broome, we always stay in this park.
And I guess how old is this van? It looks new. It's probably...
It's 13 years old. It's probably done about 190-odd thousand.
It's in great nick.
He really looks after it.
But so are you two. So. Well, you've been right around Australia many times. Have you held hands the whole time?
Yes. We have. In the car, we've been around Australia holding hands.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk too much about that, though, because driving one-handed around Australia...
We don't drive fast, though, do we?
Oh, Tim, I know you love a love story, but don't forget the important bits of the park too. The pool, the camp kitchen, and what about the cabins and caravans?
So how many powered sites do we have in the park?
We've got 60 powered sites in the park.
Okay. And then any ensuite sites?
A couple of those.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many cabins have you got?
35 cabins.
Right.
They range from deluxe down to
your basic.
Down to your basic cabins.
Yeah.
eaten a lot of chicken parmas.
Well, this is the second last.
I know, but I always get excited about it.
No pressure.
Oh, no pressure.
I'm looking forward to this.
We're at the Herdsman Tavern in Wembley.
Which the locals call the Hurdy, which is very big in Essendon in Melbourne.
A great football player.
I've heard that.
So we're at the Hurdy and we're about to tuck into this parma.
Now, Jay, the head chef, has cooked this for us.
Yep.
And they churn out heaps of these.
Hundreds of these, very popular.
And I'd like to say someone sitting at this table has also been here previously.
I didn't have the parma last time.
Okay.
So we'll see how we go today. We've got fresh chicken breasts.
Yep.
They crumb it themselves, a special sauce, and we've got the 3 cheese mix, of course, tasty mozzarella and parmesan.
Okay.
Let's just cut straight into it and have
Now, you are very big on this now.
Oh, yum.
Now, what do you think?
I think it's looking good.
Smells beautiful.
Got ham, of course. You'll be happy with that, Tim.
Well, it's getting full marks straight off.
We've got chips on the side, but those chips look very crunchy. Oh.
Now, they actually said they're famous for their chips. So let's have a look. Oh, very nice. Are we doing it?
Yep, let's go. It's a good parma.
Pretty crunchy.
That is really nice. A great crumb. I'm happy with the sauce. I like the sauce.
It's a lot going on there. This is really good.
That is a really good one. Ham's fantastic. The cheese.
And they're not resting it on the chips. The salad's very good. Let's rate it.
Oh, let's rate it.
This is a pretty decent
Maybe
parma.
pretty close.
All right, I consider this parma rated.
It's a great parma.
Okay.
All right, the Hurdy has been rated by Tim and Brooke.
What's yours?
8.3 and an 8. 16.3, well done.
That is really good. Now, if you're in Perth and you're looking for somewhere to unhook the van, but really close to the city, the Central Caravan Park is the place for you.
We're only 7 k's out of town, and we're on a main bus line, so it's a direct bus route straight into the town, which is good.
So you can get the bus in, but I've seen there's heaps of people with bikes as well.
Yeah, you can cycle into town.
You've got a great camp kitchen.
Yeah.
And a fantastic swimming pool. How many sites have we got?
We got 40 sites and 20 cabins. So we're predominantly cabins here.
And they are cracking cabins too, with king-size beds, spacious kitchens, and plenty of room for the whole family.
So you have people coming from all across the country to stay here in Perth?
Yeah, we're mainly eastern staters.
You know what I love about my job, Brooke? Apart from everything, it would have to be the experiences.
Cool.
We've been wine tasting, we've been bushwalking, we've been fishing, we've been hot air ballooning, and best of all, we get to taste the finest parmas all over Australia.
Tim, we are so lucky. We get to tour this beautiful country, meet wonderful people, and visit the best places in the world, making memories that will last a lifetime.
And if you've got a family, caravanning and camping, well, there's no better way of spending time together. It's fantastic. And let's face it, Brooke, parks these days, they've got everything for the whole family.
Playgrounds, swimming pools, barbecues, not to mention the best locations, access to surfing, golfing, shopping, theme parks. Oh, the list goes on.
Oh, does it ever? And Brookie, if you're not sure about caravans or tents, we've seen some cabins that would make a 5-star hotel a little bit nervous.
Tim, there is absolutely no excuse for anyone not to get out here. So click onto experiencecaravanningandcamping.com.au and plan your next adventure. OK, time for another pick.
OK.
Say Discover Down Under.
Discover Down Under. Monkeys!
Tim and I are staying in cabins this week, so we're not towing a van, but we couldn't come to Perth without showcasing one of the local heroes. The boys from Karrinyup have brought me over this F-Series 615 off-roader. It's a fantastic caravan. It's got full independent suspension, making it easy to tow, aluminium frame. I'm loving the checker plate. I could do my makeup in this reflection, but let's go inside. Once you step inside, you'll be amazed by the feeling of space. This island bed is surrounded by plenty of storage. You'll get all of your clothes in there, but if you're like me and like a little bit more space, check this out. I think I could almost fit all my shoes in there. In the kitchen, Karrinyup haven't forgotten about storage either, with plenty of cupboards for all of your supplies, a big sink. Not that you want to think about doing the dishes on your holiday. A great cooktop. We've got 3 gas, electric and a grill. Check out the pantry. Slides out. And of course, a huge Dometic fridge freezer for chilling your wine for happy hour. If I'm going off-road, I need a full ensuite. And what I'm really loving is this magnetic door. It provides me complete privacy. All in all, the Karrinyup F615 ticks all the boxes when it comes to an off-road adventure. But at the end of a big day discovering Downunder, there is nothing better than putting up your feet and relaxing. Now, Tim, it's happy hour.
Kalgoorlie, Boulder was founded in 1893 during the gold rush and is located close to the so-called Golden Mile. But Tim has unearthed some other bits of history in the area.
This is my mate, Paddy Hannon. Back in 1893, Paddy discovered gold right here in Kalgoorlie. When he staked his claim of over 100 ounces, in 3 days, there were 700 blokes prospecting the same spot. This is the British Arms Hotel. It's the narrowest 2-storey hotel in the Southern Hemisphere. But don't bust a gut getting here. It's been closed since 1924. Sure, it's narrow, but it's wide enough to bend an elbow. The British Arms Hotel is the narrowest in the Southern Hemisphere, but this is the world's tallest bin. It's so tall, they have to get Andrew Gaze to empty it. Kalgoorlie is a city of stories, and I've got a ripper for you right now. I'm at the Palace Hotel, and at the turn of the last century, a barmaid met a young American mining engineer. They both fell madly in love. Well, not both. The American mining engineer fell madly in love with the barmaid. The barmaid, she wasn't that impressed. She was a very pretty lady and had a very full dance card. Heartbroken, the American mining engineer left town, left the country, went home. But he could never forget that beautiful barmaid that he met in Kalgoorlie. He wrote her a poem and sent her this as a gift. The most beautiful mirror I have ever seen in my life. And you know what? We never heard of the barmaid again. She just disappeared into time, and we hardly heard from the American mining engineer. Oh, well, he did become the 31st President of the United States, Herbert Hoover. Welcome to another Banned from the European Union edition of Tim's Big Things. This week, I'm at Kalgoorlie, and I'm standing in a big yellow digger. And if you think this yellow digger's big, you should see the size of the hole it dug, which is quite largish. While I'm working flat out like a lizard drinking here in Kalgoorlie, Brookie is checking out the Karrinyup Waters Resort. Oh, there, that'd be right. A resort for the Brookster.
Jason, what a great park. This is fantastic.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's definitely a bit of a touch of the country in the city. So people like it. It's when you're camping here, you don't feel like you're in the middle of Perth City.
So how long have your family owned the business?
My parents have had it for about 35 years. They originally bought it when it was a market garden.
How many acres are we on? Because this caravan park is huge.
Yeah, it's 15 acres. We've got the pool and spa up the top, which has been a huge success and a big draw card for us. The jumbo-sized jumping pillow down the back, and the playground. So two playgrounds, swimming pools, and 2 camp kitchens now.
And the wildlife?
We've got a host sort of rabbit that kids sort of chase around the lake edge.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
And it's not just rabbiting for the kids to chase. There are all sorts of birds in the resort, including ducks. Oh, and over there, that's Chloe. She's with her parents, Andrew and Angela, who made a very big decision.
We sold the house in December and thought, yeah, we'll have a life change and a family change and get on the road and go and see a bit of Australia.
So where's home?
Here.
Home's there. That's home.
And where was home before here?
We're in Melbourne.
Are you loving it?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. So and now we've been here for a few weeks now and our daughter Chloe wakes up some mornings and said, so Daddy, are we moving today? Because she's just wanting to go somewhere different and see new things.
Well, you've chosen a pretty good park to come to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you love it here?
Absolutely, yeah. It's one of the nicest parks I think we've actually been in. And, yeah, it's great. Great for kids and just, it's a really good setup. Chloe's happy being in a caravan and, you know, she doesn't miss the space of a house or anything. There's so much running around to do here and, yeah, she's not locked inside and the weather's great here, so it's, yeah, brilliant.
A normally different set of kids to play with every weekend.
That's right. She has a new best friend every second day.
Now tell me about the cabins, because there's so many to choose from.
So we've got 65 in total, so there's about 12 different styles of units, ranging from cheap family accommodation through to more luxury two-bedroom units.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
And some space for tents as well.
Yeah, the tent site is, you can see, sort of along this lakefront here. So when you're setting up, they can sort of overlook the lake, so it's a good environment.
What I really can't believe is we're only 10 minutes to Perth and we're only 5 minutes to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a great location.
Yeah, they definitely lucked out when they bought 35 years ago because the freeway didn't even extend this far, and now we've got the Mitchell Freeway and Reed Highway, so access north and south and east and west is really good.
Kalgoorlie, Boulder is a city built on gold and mining. And Tim has found a pub that has taken that very literally.
I'm here with Steve, who's the owner of the Metropole Hotel here in Boulder, and basically we're on the outskirts of Kalgoorlie, or is Kalgoorlie on the outskirts of Boulder?
You got it right now.
You're pretty close to the super pit. When they let off the charges over in the pit, does she shake it?
It does now and again, but it's a bit much to be given a phone call.
So, Steve-o, are there any mines close to this pub?
Very close, mate. We're very, very close to this pub. Actually, we've got one in the cellar.
You're joking? Can I have a look?
Certainly can, mate.
Oh, mate, let's go. Excellent. You lead the way, sir.
Thank you.
So this is where they keep the old kegs, yeah?
That's it, mate. This is it, mate.
Oh, it's awesome. So you've been down the bottom, Steve-o, and do you reckon there's any gold still there?
There's a strong possibility, but I've yet to find any.